Hi guys, my name is Renu and I'm a refashion enthusiast. I love to transform old and outdated clothing into something really new and trendy and yeah, usable too. Hi guys, today I'm gonna show you transformation on this long gown which has frill at the bottom, a little loose at the shoulder and got some stains on the bottom. This refashion project is for my client who is a plus size model and due to some reason I couldn't film it on her. I will be making this romper at somewhat a free size that fits size like me and also size 10 to 12 like my client. So let's get started. First of all, detach the bottom frill and the low waist skirt and iron them flat. So these are the materials we got to work with. And this is a lycra material which is pretty stretchy and we're going to use it for our lining. So this is the skirt and that is our upper part. Now take any of your non-stretch high waist pant and trace out the front and back pattern. So this is our back pattern and that is our front pattern. So I'm gonna make it short by almost 3 inches. The crotch of the pant I measured was 27 inches which was for a fitted measurement. Now I want my shorts to be loose, so I'm gonna increase it by 2 inches and give some room. Here the white paper I added is the extra space I added to the crotch and balanced it to the pattern like this and did it for the front and back pattern both. Now add some space in the pattern for pleat like this. Following same process, I increased space in both front and back pattern like this. At the bottom frill it had a lot of stains, most probably transferred from other clothes while washing. So we're gonna get rid of these stains by cutting it off. So I'm cutting my shorts pattern from the bottom frill, leaving some seam allowances like this. Guys, the stains on the bottom was so randomly spreaded all over and unfortunately one side of my front pattern got some stains, so I had to cut one side from the other part of the bottom frill. Tracing the left side of my front pattern, I again cut it out from another part of the bottom frill. The back pattern was pretty large enough than the front one, so it didn't fit on the bottom and also there wasn't much space due to the stains, so I cut my back pattern from the skirt part. Interlock all the raw edges and join the front and back pattern by the sides. Also join the back crotch. Now it's time for the lining. It's pretty stretchy, so I'm gonna again trace a fitting shorts pattern from a shorts. First I'm gonna only trace the length, which is only 12 inches, so I'm gonna cut out the excess part. So I'm gonna cut it out from the middle and divide it into 2 equal parts. As you can see, the fabric is still lacking at the curve of the crotch, so I'm gonna add some excess fabric at the sides and stitches so that I can get some more space. It might look messy, but it will give me some more space to work with. For the back, I cut some part of the strips and joined at the waistline at the back pattern because the back pattern is larger by 1.5. Again, the fabric was still lacking, so first I traced the shorts and cut it out the excess fabric. Then I joined this excess fabric at the curve and increased the space like I did before. Cut accordingly and interlock all the raw edges. Separate the patterns by cutting it and then join the front and back pattern by sides. Like we did for our outer part of the shorts, join the back cross but not the front. Now detach the shoulder frill from the body and iron the bodies. Now cut it open from the front part at the midpoint. Mark 3.5 inches from the midpoint for dart and seam rip open the elastic part 1.5 inches more from the marked point. Now create a dart of 1.5 inch from the marked point like this at both the front sides. Now cut out the elastic part of the dart. The dart is 3.5 inches from the waistline, so mark right at the center front line aligning where the dart ends and cut a V-shaped neckline like this. Tracing along, I had to make sure the neckline was covered by the shoulder frill. Now take a scrap fabric and cut out strips in double, length equal to the elastic part we cut before, and complete the waistline by stitching it. Now take the measurement of waistline by stretching it. Also take the measurement of overall circumference of the shorts waistline and create pleats of the excess fabric. I have created pleats 3.5 inches from the center back and front as well. Make some adjustment until it equally fits the bodies. And do the same for the front as well. Now join the bodies to the shorts. Do the same for the lining and join it this way. Now from the scrap fabric, cut a bias strip of 1.5 inches for neck binding and 2 straight strips of 3 inches for placket. Measure almost 10 inches from the neckline and mark it down, and we're gonna place our placket here. Now bind the front neckline following this process. From the excess fabric, cut out 1 inch strips and make a thin strap like this. Mark the points for buttonholes 1.5 inches far at the front. Cut the straps 2 inches each for the buttonhole loops. Install the buttonhole loops at the marked points like this. Interface the straps we cut for the plackets and install the plackets like this. Follow similar process on the other side. After we're done installing the plackets, join the front crotch from the point we marked before like this. Now top stitch the placket containing the buttonhole loops for clean finishing. And install the buttons right at the buttonholes. Join the inner thigh seams of both outer shorts and lining. Balance the hemline of the shorts by trimming out the excess parts. Take 1 inch in at both sides to make it fit. Place the shoulder frill on the bodies right the way it was before by pinning it down first. Make sure to stretch and balance along the way of pinning, and don't worry guys, the shoulder frill stretches enough from the hip line so it won't need any opening unlike the bodice. After you're done with pinning, interlock all the raw edges. Now fold it in half and stitch it all along the shoulder frill to finish it. Now lastly, fold the hemline and finish it like this, and then we're done. So here's the final transformation guys. Watching this video guys, I hope you like this video, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button for tutorials every Tuesday, and share this amazing idea of refashion with your friends. And I'll see you next week with a very new refashion again. Bye.